I hereby officially launched the roadmap for the implementation of the Kunming Montreal.
The Kunming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework Phase 2 seeks to catalyze an urgent and transformative action globally and at local level to halt the reverse biodiversity loss, where Uganda is facing high level of biodiversity loss, with forest cover reducing from 24% in 1990 to 9.5% in 2015.
But the way we are now using this biodiversity is of concern. Some of the ecosystems are disappearing. You're talking of forests, you're talking about wetlands, rangelands in Uganda, but some species are going extinct. And yet, as that happens, it compromises, it reduces on the services that we get from biodiversity. So that
the framework will be guided by 4 goals, which include enhancing ecosystem, using nature sustainably, among others, all emphasizing the dangers we are to befall if we do not conserve the ecosystem.
For example, look at areas like Budongo, you look at Bugoma, and then the connectivity that was there. So most of them have been converted to agriculture, to the point that when some of those wild animals like the chimps migrate, for them in their thinking, moving from Budongo to Bugoma, they have to, because there was a forest connecting there. But now we have turned those, people have turned those into gardens.
For this framework to be realized, the Executive Director, NEMA, Dr. Akankwasa Barirega, calls for capacity enhancement and partnership so as to tap into the available resources for implementation.
So the trick is in enhancing our capabilities to raise resources. So capacity building, and then partnerships as opposed to competition. We just need to partner and specialize in different goals so that we are able to tap into resources from various sources. But at the implementation stage, we are well coordinated and we end up getting more resources.
The framework projects at least 30 billion annually to be set aside for environmental conservation.
But the projection is now as follows, that by 2025, we should be having at least $20 billion per year if we are going to make any effort implementing the framework. Then by 2030, we should be having at least $30 billion per year. So those are the projections that are there. But it takes a lot of effort to get these monies, because globally also there are lots of challenges.
Mary Namkose, UBC News.